So dear friends, good afternoon. I told you on the part 2 video I will tell you about my story, what had happened and how I reached Annette Parira's house and how I reached Praveen Gosala's house. Hear the story. It's when when my father long time ago story this is. My father was very rich, very rich. He had everything, nothing was less for him. He was born rich. He had a mines of gold. Praveen Gosala has a mines of aluminium. My father was richer than Praveen Gosala. And he had a mines of gold, and he was a very rich boy. His family was a very rich royal family, and a Brahmin Hindu he was. And very long time in his office he was searching for a girl to keep in his office as a peon, as his assistant. And he looking out. And some of his friends or somebody told him that there's a girl, very poor village. She's a Muslim, looking out. She's also looking out for a job. She left her education because she cannot afford to pay for education. Parents also are poor, living in very poor house. So then my father said to their friends, whoever it is, get her and come. Then she came. She used to always come with her head closed because olden times it's Muslims were very strict. They had to close their head. They had to wear long clothes. They cannot wear short clothes. They cannot keep their head open. They have to close their head and close their face also. So then afterwards she came for the job. Then my father liked her. He told her, okay, you're fit for the job. Then he called her the next day. He said, come for the job. Your so and so, your work is the peon job you got. And you have to make tea for the staffs. And you have to pass the files from this side to this side. So this is all your job. From tomorrow you join the job. And then afterwards that girl said, okay. And she went. I don't know her name. How am I supposed to know what her name is? So, and she went. Then after she comes the next day, then every day routine job every day. And she used to work very honest. She never rob, lie. Very honest girl she was. And my father used to like her job. My father's father also used to like her job. Very nice job. Nice she used to work. Slowly, one day, she was passing the road. She was going somewhere. And she just removed the cover of her head. And she was doing her hair properly, what who knows. And he saw her somewhere. By the car or something when he's going with his friends, he saw her. And he fell in love with her. She was looking so beautiful with the left hair, and she had nice brown eyes. Very pretty she was looking. He fell in love with her for the first time. Love him for short. And he loved her so much, he madly was in love with her. And then doing the right next day she comes for the work. She covers herself like before she used to cover. Because they're not allowed to stay open like that, no? So my father was just kept his eyes on her. So then he didn't say anything. Then after slowly he told her, you will take out your dupatta, whatever you put on that head, you will take it out because I have to click a snap of yours. With that you are not clicking a snap because you have to keep it as proof. In our stuffs it's like that. When anyone comes, we'll got a snap to give it as proof who has come to work. So she said okay. Then she got a friend, she will be so beautiful. He loved his madly fell in love with her, so much he fell in love with her. That he goes home and tells his parents that I want to marry that girl. Then after father says she's come now only for work, now 2 months even I not passed. Where you fall in love with her? What is her nature? What is her she's saying her nature is very good. You know father, you know dada. Papa, you know her nature is very good. She also in the same office. You see, I know her nature is good, but she's from a very poor background. How can we all take that kind of girl in our house? The name of our caste will get spoiled. The name of our house will get spoiled. He said, no, I'm in love with her. I want her means I want her. And he told his father, he said, Papa, whenever I want anything, you always given me. But this girl don't say no to me. He says, it's not in my hand. Whatever is your choice, you have chosen. So you see further. So then a lot of discussions happened between the father and son, and then he decides to marry her. After marrying her, then he tells her, one day when they go roaming here and there, he tells her, the biggest gift of yours, what I want in my life, not only your food what you cook for me, but I want you to give me a son. I don't want daughters, I want sons. Later if you have daughters it's okay, but sons first for my business. So she just smiled and passed it out. She was innocent, no she doesn't know. Then afterwards slowly, as she gets pregnant she gets first daughter. And that is the time he gets very upset. That also he doesn't know it's a daughter. He's so excited now to go to the doctor and find out whether it's a girl or boy. And that time it was okay. He could find out, he could abort, he could do everything. Now it's not allowed. Doctor is not allowed even to tell whether it's boy or girl. In the olden times it was okay. So then afterwards, doing like that, then after he went to the doctor. The doctor was his friend, best friend. Both used to study together. So he told him, just check my wife and see whether it is a girl or boy. So he said it is a girl. So my father got very upset. He started drinking. From that day onwards, he started drinking because he didn't get what he wanted. Started drinking. Started not doing so good to my mother, keeping her far away, just troubling her, beating her with a belt, punching her. Slowly started doing all that nonsense with her. Then after she complained to her brother, my mother, she told that I'm in a village. There are only one son and one daughter in my mother's family. My mother and her brother, nobody else, just two children. So she complained to her brother, let us, my husband is doing to me. Just explain to him, what is with this girl? Can't run business. Girl also can run a business. So then afterwards, the brother came, spoke to my father, told don't do like that. Because you loved her, you married her. Nobody forced you to get married to her. Neither she forced herself to get married to you. You all should understand each other and you all should decide. Now, even if she gets son later also, it's okay. The daughters also today earn. Today daughters also become businesswoman. Right? And he said, no, I don't want all that. Son is son. What I said, I want. So because he was pampered so much from birth, his parents spoiled him so much that what he wants, that only he wants. Such a spoiled child he was. So I'll tell you on the coming video. On the third video I'll tell you. Dear friends, watch me on the third video.